it's Monica, and today I'm going to review a product that I saw a couple of other YouTubers try out and I wanted to try for myself, and it is the Secret Curl. They are hot curlers. I got this one at Ulta and it was about 60 bucks. It looks like this out of the box. And I actually did try these out last night as soon as I got them. I tried it with like a couple of day old hair, if you want to call it that, but I'd also had a deep conditioner in my hair before, and so I didn't feel like it held the curl really well, so I wanted to try it again tonight on freshly washed hair and just see what the results are. I did watch the Conair video on how to use this, and I checked out the instructions, and then also from checking out other YouTubers that have tried it. So what it comes with in here is there is 12 curlers, 6 small and 6 bigger ones. It's kind of hard to tell which are the bigger ones. There's nothing fancy about the whole setup here. There's not even an on-off switch. Basically, once you plug it in, this little light will turn to a white color, and it's actually not even a light. It's some like heat paint that once the temperature heats up to a certain level, it kind of fades to like a white color. So I'm gonna go ahead and plug it in. I'm just gonna wait for that little thing to turn white, and I will time it right now and see how long it takes till that turns white. Yesterday it was like steaming a lot and smoking, and it kind of freaked me out a little, but the unit itself didn't feel that hot, so I guess that's just the way it is. While that heats up, I have no product in my hair right now at all. I just shampooed and conditioned it, and oh hi, and blow dried it a couple hours ago. I feel like it needs a little bit of texture because otherwise my hair doesn't really hold a curl. It's kind of naturally this straight. I do have some, what's it called, curl defining mousse that I literally just grabbed at the drugstore right now. I was just gonna put that in my hair for like a little bit extra texture and a little bit extra hold. We'll see if that helps at all. Oh no, I guess I could use like dry shampoo or something for a little bit more texture, but can you see the smoke coming up right now? Okay, I'm gonna wait for this to heat up. So it's been only about 5 minutes, and already you can see that it's turned to like a grayish white color, and you can see a little bit of steam forming inside the casing here. But I'm just gonna give it like another maybe 5 minutes just to make sure that the curlers are kind of like heated all the way through. I don't know. Okay, so it's been another 5 minutes and the little indicator light is still white. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go through what the instructions are. Okay, so the first instructions says step 1, comb through clean, dry hair so it's smooth and free of tangles. Check. When rollers are fully heated, rotate cover to access. Choose desired roller size. So when you're ready, it's got this little opening here and you just rotate it so you can pop the curlers out. Step 2, place the roller in the middle of a 1-inch strand of hair, wind ends around shaft and roll upwards. However, it did say if you have longer hair that's 12 inches or longer, this was on the website, that instead of putting the roll in the middle of the hair, if you kind of do it closer to the root, you'll get a bit more lift and it's just easier to wind your hair around it yourself. Step 3, roll to the scalp and click shut. Roller should close easily. If it does not, use a smaller section of hair. So stick with the 1-inch sections of hair, it's saying. Continue around the head until all rollers are in place. Step 5, let rollers cool completely, open and gently unwind. So it's really simple to put them in. I had to put the first one in like maybe 2 or 3 times until I felt like it was done right, but it's not hard at all. I'm gonna go ahead and I am going to select. It's really hard to tell the difference between the big rollers and the small rollers. Once they're like, when you pull them out, you can see the size difference. So this is the size difference between the big roller and the small roller. It's not a big difference, but anyways. And basically the way it works is that there's just like a heating unit in here and the little donut hole. Your roller slides over it so it kind of heats the whole inside pink part. Alright, I would say about 5 minutes for the rollers from the little indicator light to turn white, but I kind of let them sit for about 10 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with the smaller roller. I'm gonna start at the top, and then when I get down to the bottom, I use the bigger rollers. So you take it out, it's not too hot. Take a 1-inch section of hair. And the mousse that I put in is kind of like dried now, so let's see. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the roller, and put it kind of close to here, and then I just wrap my hair around it, and then kind of just roll it, and then I turn it and snap it. Ouch. It's like really pinching my head. Let me see. Let me try that again. I'm gonna try it with a hot roller again. I've got a new one out. Okay. Do this up here. And then I'm gonna turn it flat and then kind of twist it up. And snap. I feel like I'm in the Matrix or something. Like the very girly Matrix. And this is how they read my brain signals. Okay, 1 down. 11 to go. Alright, I'm gonna use another small one up here. I'd say that's pretty close to 1 inch. These don't feel very hot. I have a couple little like flyaways sticking out, like the ends, but I don't really care. Alright, the 6 small ones are in. This is the only one that's like kind of being a tard, so now I'm going to use the bigger ones on as much of the lower part as possible. Since I have more volume on this side because of my part, I might just do 2 over here and like 4 over here. What is this thing? I don't know what happened there. So I'm putting my last curler in right now, and all in all, this whole process of putting these in took me less than 10 minutes. I know if like I curled all these strands, it probably took a little bit longer. So this is all 12 in my hair. Let's see. So I still have a bit of hair left, and to be honest, like, unless you have really thin hair, these 12 aren't really enough. Like, I'm definitely gonna purchase probably 3 of each. 3 of the small and 3 of the bigger ones. That way, like, if I wanna do maybe like smaller curls or tighter curls on top, I'll have the small ones, but I definitely more for the bottom. So what I'm gonna do for now, just so I can have some curls that are set, I'm just gonna do some dry pin curls. I learned how to do this from a YouTube video about a year ago. I did, I went to Dapper Day at Disneyland and I did like a retro, I don't know, pin curl do. And it was actually my first time ever trying to do pin curls, and that was a interesting experience to say the least, but I think the technique would work if I just curl my hair. All right, so when I take the curl out, I'm just gonna kind of keep that roll. And just just roll this up while it's still hot. Okay, so I have all the curlers in my hair, and I did a couple of dry pin curls. Really awful dry pin curls. But that way my whole head is set. So I'm just gonna go hang out for a little bit. Probably give it about 45 minutes to an hour or so before I take these out so they're totally cooled off. Hey guys, so it's been about 45 minutes now and they're totally cooled off, cool to the touch. So I'm going to take them out and see what it looks like. I'm just going to start from the bottom and then work my way up. So I'm going to take out my stupid little pin curls first. So to take these out, I'm going to like grab it like this, kind of like fold down this little back part and pop it out, and then it says just to let it fall out. So this is the first curl. Wow, that's really bouncy. How pretty is that? Can you see that okay? I'm like really impressed. Let's take out this front one. Wow, that's a interesting shaped curl. And you know what? I was actually watching a little bit of the footage back while I was waiting for this to set, and I noticed that I kind of like twisted my hair quite a bit when I was doing this, like kind of like spiraled it, so it should make for some interesting curls. And that's really like a pretty ringlet. Alright, so without combing them out with my fingers or anything like that, this is what my hair looks like. There's some interesting looking ringlets. Those are interesting looking curls, I would say. I definitely want to comb these out with my fingers. So just maybe I'm just gonna like shake it out a little, and then I'll put some hairspray in it. And don't forget, I put a little bit of mousse in here, so let's see. I am loving these curls. I think they're so pretty. The shape of the curls is like not something I'm really used to, and I don't know if there's like a technique of like twisting the curl away from you or what. And like I said, I noticed like when I was watching some of the footage that I really like kind of twisted the strands of hair while I was winding it around the curler. So that's kind of how I get this shape. But like kind of from the pictures and stuff I saw, they seem to get pretty similar type of curls. I didn't really want to do any like around right here. I just thought that would look kind of strange. I feel like they're kind of like Katy Perry like curls, like something more like kind of like Hollywood glamour curls, not really like natural looking. So you guys just like comment down below, tell me what you think. If you have any suggestions I'd love to hear it. I did get Ulta for about 60 bucks. It was on the high end of prices for curlers. Those were like 30 or 40 bucks, so this is a little bit more expensive, but it did seem pretty time saving. You know, I'll see how long these curls last just based on how curly they look right now. Like even with my curling iron, I don't get as tight of curls. Yeah, I think these make like really pretty like retro waves. Anyways guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe. Check out my Get Ready With Me video that I filmed earlier this week. And let me know what you think. If you've tried it and you have any tips or tricks that I'm missing. But I'm really happy with how it came out. I definitely think it was worth the price. Especially someone like me, I've never really been into hot curlers or anything like that before. I do really wanted to try hot rollers because I'd like the kind to get more volume up here. So I still might get some regular hot curlers like that, but I think this is fun as far as just having a curly hair look, that it works really well. Thank you so much for watching and hope to see you again.